And with all of that said, Mr. Alders, we just want to know who are the number one contenders for those tag team titles.
What do we have to do? Who's next?
Wait, Theory. Check out these flops begging for a show. That's embarrassing, lad.
What is it? Beg, 2 little puppies.
Couple
Look at you
puppies,
two.
huh?
Yeah,
Hungry
you're a
dog's
puppy.
gotta eat. Let's see if your bite's as big as your butt.
You want to eat? How about you and Theory one-on-one tonight?
Yeah, tonight. Tonight, and then I take those next.
Hey, we ain't stressed, lad. We ain't stressed.
Couple frauds. You ain't no tag team champions.